Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Witch Queen video. It is Xur Day, Glitched Xur Day on a reset Tuesday, March the 15th, 2022. So hey, why not? Let's see what Xur has for us today. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching everybody. Let's get started. If you didn't know, Xur is here for just a few hours every reset Tuesday. Xur this week is back in the EDZ. So we're gonna hop on our scooter. We're going to scoot on over there, and for any guardians that are new, you can show up in 3 different spots. Last week it was in the EDZ, and on a reset Tuesday, once again, like I said, he sticks around for a few hours, has some pretty amazing items. Let's see what Glitched Xur has for us today. Now, as always, Xur has returning in that exotic cipher. We have 2 amazing rolls for the Hawkmoon and for the Dead Man's Tale. So, for the Hawkmoon, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with the random rolls. We have Extended Barrel, Alloy Magazine, Eye of the Storm, and Polymer Grip. Hawkmoon is always an amazing weapon. This is a subpar roll, but then again, it is still nice to have Hawkmoon. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Dead Man's Tale. Now, the Dead Man's Tale is also a random roll each time Xur is here. This week, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chamber Compensator, Armor Piercing Round, Force Time to Charge, and Composite Stock, making this a pretty phenomenal roll, especially for PvP. So, once again, pick it up, especially if you don't have the Dead Man's Tale exotic. And of course, we have the Xenology Crest, and always the illustrious, the illuminous, the exotic, and Graham. So you can get after those old exotics. For our legendary weapons this week, ladies and gentlemen, first off, the i.a.a. SMG version 1.0.2, 750 aggressive frame. We have arrowhead break, fluted barrel on this bad boy, appended mags, flared magwell, substance, and tap to trigger, which is a pretty nice roll considering that you need a little bit of stability for this weapon, and we have a stability masterwork, making this a pretty good roll for PvE and for PvP. Nothing godlike, but a pretty good roll. Next up, the Imperial Needle is next. This is a combat bow with a draw time of 644, a lightweight frame with high tension string, natural string as well. We have combat arrow shaft, and we also have natural fletching. So not bad at all to start off. We also have Archer's Tempo to decrease a draw time with precision hits, and Wellspring, making this a pretty phenomenal roll for PvE. And as long as you catch your shots for PvP as well, with a draw time masterwork. Pretty good, sir. Pretty good. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Eternal BLAZON Scout Rifle, 200 RPM lightweight frame with Spark PS and Flash PS, I'll keep it right there for a little bit more range, extended magazine, and we also have some stability rounds, which is always a good thing for a scout rifle with ricochet rounds, right? We also have slide shot and disruption break, making this totally a PvE roll, not so much for PvP. So it's totally up to you if you want to pick it up. For me, it's a hard pass. Now, the only thing left is the Reload Masterwork, making this a pretty decent roll, like I said, for PvE. Next up, the Wishbringer Shotgun, 140 rapid fire frame, which means it's going to follow in full auto with rifle barrel and small bore. So you want to, always have a little bit more range. And we have appended mag and extended mag. Both of these doesn't give us too much range, but we do have slide shot and auto loading holster with the range masterwork, making up for where it lacks in the perks, which means this is a pretty decent roll for PvE and for PvP. Not bad at all. Can always be better though. Next up, the Distant TUMULUS Sniper Rifle. This is a 140 rapid fire frame with fluted barrel and full born for the first 2 perks. The next 2 perks is Tactical Magazine, and we also have Extended Magazine, so you always want to have more range. We do have Dragonfly and Quick Draw, which is pretty good for PvE. And last but not least, we also have a handling masterwork for this Distant TUMULUS. So if you are a person who can't nail those headshots, well then this will be a sniper rifle for you to play with in PvE and a little bit in PvP. Next up, the Berenger Memory is a 150 rapid fire frame grenade launcher. So on paper, it's pretty good. Countermass, linear compensator. We also have some other good traits on this bad boy. Let's go over them. Augmented drum, high velocity rounds, which was better in this section with spike grenades or with implosion rounds. We do have quick draw and rampage rounded out, which is 2 pretty awesome traits for any weapon, which is pretty good. Like I said, if it nails it there in the middle with a blast radius, this would be a god roll, but it don't. which makes this a decent roll for PvE and for PvP. Next up, the Swarm machine gun is a 360 high impact frame, which means the slow firing is going to hit very, very hard. Also comes with corkscrew rifling, and we have hammer force rifling for just a little bit more range. We have extended magazine and flared magwell. Well, I definitely roll with that for the better reload speed, killing wind, and one for all, making this a PvE weapon with the reload masterwork. But then again, thing hit likes a tank, and so it's still going to do work in PvP as well. So you can't go wrong regardless of the rolls with the Swarm. It just gets better with better rolls. Now for the armor, ladies and gentlemen, sadly the Ancient Apocalypse set is still here. The set is just not a good looking set. I'm just gonna keep it real. So I mean, like, really, would you rock this? Don't worry, I'll wait. And no, you would not. So moving on, ladies and gentlemen, look, not only are the rolls horrible at 48, but look, even for transmog, it's not something I would want to pick up. But then again, not bad at all, Xur. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is all the items that Glitched Out Xur has for us today for March the 15th, 2022. Happy resetting, my guardians. Hope you and yours is having a wonderful day. Once again, thank you for watching and for stopping by. And as always, my guardians, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.